In Game 1 of the NBA Finals, the Miami Heat's biggest worry against the Denver Nuggets played out over 4 quarters. The Heat were unable to match Denver's explosive offense, which was full of talented scorers with size, versatility, options, and quickness. The winner of Game 1 in the Finals has won the championship 69.7% of the time, and the Nuggets defeated Miami 104-93 on Thursday to take a 1-0 series lead. The Nuggets got off to a great start thanks to two-time MVP Nikola Jokic's efficient scoring performance and his assistance in creating opportunities for his teammates. Jokic scored 27 points and 12 shots, 14 assists and 10 rebounds to notch his 9th triple-double of the postseason this year. He currently ranks 3rd all-time in playoff triple-doubles with 15, behind Magic Johnson with 30 and LeBron James with 28. Aaron Gordon scored 16 points, 12 in the first quarter, Jamal Murray scored 26 for Denver, and Michael Porter Jr. added 14 points and 12 rebounds. Denver had plenty of room to shoot from a distance and drive to the rim, making 51.3% of its attempts. In its 3 previous playoff series, Miami had won Game 1 on the road, but it was unable to do so against Denver, who improved to 9-0 at home in the postseason. I reminded our group that Miami went into Milwaukee and won Game 1 in case they weren't aware of it. They participated in Game 1 at the Garden in New York City and won. They took Game 1 in Boston and won. Consequently, we didn't want them to come in and take the series off our court, said Nuggets coach Michael Malone. With 2 minutes and 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter, the Heat had reduced their deficit from 96-87 to 84-60. However, Denver had a wide enough margin to claim the victory. Erik Spoelstra, the coach of the Miami Heat, noted that our attitude, the numerous efforts, and the resolve in the second half were much better. However, once you reach this level, it has to be complete games of that nature. Even if you have that, you won't always succeed in getting everything you want. Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic are a dynamic duo that can strike twice as hard. To win, Miami was thwart one of them. The bright side, in the Miami Heat's NBA Finals Game 1 loss to the Denver Nuggets, Bam Adebayo had a record-breaking night. How can the Heat return to the NBA Finals? Their toughness is where Erik Spoelstra says it all begins. The Heat didn't have the same shooting they did in the Eastern Conference Finals against Boston. Despite having a team-high 26 points and 13 rebounds, Bam Adebayo received little assistance. Max Strus failed on all 10 of his attempts, missing 9 three-pointers in the process. Strus and Caleb Martin shot a combined 1 for 17 from the field. Compared to the Celtics, the Heat only made 13 of 39 or 33.3% of their three-point attempts. For Miami, Jimmy Butler added a lackluster 13-point, 7-rebound, 7-assist performance. Spoelstra stated that our game is not built just on the three-point ball. We have repeatedly demonstrated that. Games are winnable for us. No matter how the third game goes, we can still win the series. We also have ignitable guys though. When a couple passes through, it has the potential to cause an avalanche as well. We must discover a solution to finish the task, however difficult it may be. During Game 1, Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray both set records. In Game 1, the stat lines of Jokic, 27 points, 10 rebounds, 14 assists, and Murray, 26 points, 6 rebounds, 10 assists, created some history. They joined Hall of Famers Magic Johnson and James Worthy, who did it for the Lakers in 1987, as the only other pair of teammates to have at least 25 points and 10 assists in an NBA Finals game, according to ESPN Stats and Info. According to the NBA, Jokic and Murray are only the 3rd and 4th players behind Russell Westbrook and Michael Jordan to post 25, 5-10 stat lines in their first NBA Finals appearance. According to the Elias Sports Bureau, Jokic made history by finishing with outright game highs in points and assists in his first Finals appearance, trailing only Jordan. His airness actually fell to the Lakers in that contest in 1991. According to the league, Jokic also made history by finishing with a triple-double in his first Finals appearance, trailing only to Jason Kidd. In Game 1 of the NBA Finals, the Heat only attempted 2 free throws. Bam Adebayo claimed that Miami made history, but not in a good way. The Heat attempted just 2 free throws in their Game 1 loss to the Nuggets, which established a record for the fewest attempts by a team in an NBA Finals game. The Heat's starting 5 failed to attempt any free throws. From the bench, Haywood Highsmith made 2 free throws. In contrast, the Denver Nuggets attempted 20 free throws. Adebayo, who finished with a team-high 26 points, said, "When we got in the locker room and saw the stat sheet, I feel like we were all shocked that we only had 2 free throws." Adebayo made a joke when reporters once again questioned him about the free throw disparity. "If I do say something, will he take the fine?" In Jimmy Butler's words, the Heat chose to take jump shots rather than putting pressure on the rim, getting layups, and getting to the free throw line. "We're an aggressive attacking team, so if we aren't getting those kinds of opportunities at the rim or at the free throw line, we have to find other ways to be able to do it," according to coach Eric Spoelstra. Prior to Miami, on May 26, 1983, the Los Angeles Lakers attempted a then record-low 5 free throws against the Philadelphia 76ers. Heat 42, Nuggets 59 at the break. Denver. The Nuggets increased their first quarter lead of 9 points to 17 points in the second period. In the first half, the Nuggets had too much room to move around offensively, which led to several easy opportunities. In the paint, the Nuggets outscored the Heat 32-18 while shooting 59.5% from the floor and 45.5% from three-point range. And they succeeded despite Nikola Jokic only attempting 3 shots during the period. However, he was on pace to complete another playoff triple-double with 10 points, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. Aaron Gordon had 14 points, 12 in the first quarter, Jamal Murray had 18 points, and Michael Porter Jr. had 10 points and 7 rebounds for Denver. As the Nuggets play their first NBA Finals game in franchise history, Denver is energized. Ball Arena was glistening gold and packed Thursday night, creating an electric atmosphere. In order to generate excitement, fans were given goldenrod t-shirts and glowing wristbands that alternated between blue and yellow. As soon as Rocky, the team's mascot, descended from the ceiling before tip-off, they roared in support. They maintained their enthusiasm as Jamal Murray's dunk gave the Nuggets an 8-point lead in the opening frame. Just after the start of the second quarter, Denver's Christian Braun was whistled for a shooting foul on Miami's Haywood Highsmith. Peyton Manning, a former quarterback for the Denver Broncos, received a rousing standing ovation when he appeared in the Jumbotron. Other celebrities who attended included actor Kim Jong and current Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson. Michael Porter Jr. receives a head-on elbow. Bam Adebayo fired a shot in the direction of Michael Porter Jr. Porter was elbowed in the face by Adebayo while they were both underneath the basket. With 7:18 left in the first half, he went to the ground and the other team lost a possession before the Nuggets called a timeout. A foul was not signaled. Prior to returning to the game after the timeout, Porter was examined by trainers on the bench. So far, he has 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks. 48-37 is the score in favor of the Nuggets. Quarter 1, Heat 20, Nuggets 29. At home, the Denver Nuggets got off to a fast start and led by 9 at the half. 12 of the Nuggets' 29 points came from Aaron Gordon, and Jamal Murray chipped in with 8 more. With 3.1 seconds remaining in the first, Nikola Jokic scored. He had 6 assists and 2 points. The Heat are led by Bam Adebayo, who has 8 points. 7 belong to Jimmy Butler. The Nuggets did a good job with their cutting, passing, and setting screens. Gabe Vincent said following the opening frame, "I believe we came across well." When Aaron Gordon enters the game, the Nuggets immediately take the lead. The Nuggets' game plan was to exploit the size of the Heat, starting with Aaron Gordon's size advantage over Miami's wings. Denver led Miami by 7 points after the opening frame, thanks to Gordon's explosive performance of 12 points and 4 rebounds. There are 18 points for the Nuggets in the paint. Although Nikola Jokic has 6 assists, he has yet to attempt a shot. From there, both teams are having trouble. Miami is 2 for 6 from 3, while the Nuggets are currently 1 for 5. Adam Silver. Ja Morant's penalty will be made public following the NBA Finals. After the finals, according to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver, the findings of the league's investigation into Ja Morant's alleged second Instagram gun display will be made public. When asked by USA Today Sports how close the league was to wrapping up the investigation, Silver responded, "We've uncovered a fair amount of additional information. We probably could have brought it to a head right now, but we've decided that to announce that decision in the middle of the series would be unfair to these players and these teams." Following a recording of Morant on Instagram Live that appeared to show him holding a handgun, the Grizzlies suspended Morant 2 weeks ago. Nearly 2 months prior, the league had suspended Morant for 8 games for a similar incident at a Denver area strip club. What are your thoughts on this? Please use the space below to post a comment. Ring the bell and subscribe to our channel to make sure you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. We'll see you in the next video.